everybody. Catrina here from Rock 103 and Memphis Made. We are at Winter NAMM in Anaheim, California, bringing you lots of coverage. Be sure to go to rock103.com/Catrina for daily NAMM postings. Everybody, Catrina here, Rock 103, Memphis and Memphis Made. We are here with Zach Myers from Shinedown, who is, tell us why you're here actually, Zach.
I am here because they're releasing the new PRS Zach Myers model, which is right there. And yeah, so here for that. And new model comes out. It's the second PRS signature model of mine. And yeah, we're just looking forward to it. It's going to be the feedback on it so far has been amazing. So it's really cool. I'm looking really forward to the fact that people get to hear it. And I'm doing a demo here in like half an hour or so too. So and yeah, so and hopefully it'll be available in Memphis soon. So.
Very cool, very cool. So what's going on? Of course, we have to ask about Shinedown. What's going to be happening for the band this year?
Nothing this year, no touring anyway. So we're going to make a record. We're going to write. We started writing a couple weeks ago and got a little bit done. Not really what we were trying to get done, but yeah, we'll keep writing through the year. We'll probably start making a record, I want to say, at the late summer, maybe the end of summer, and it'll come out probably early spring next year. So no touring this year, though.
Well, very cool, but we're looking forward to when you go back on the road. Do you want to do a quick shout out to Memphis folks while we're here? You got to do that.
Hello, home. I miss you really bad because there's no sweet tea here or good barbecue. So thanks you guys for always supporting me and all that. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Zach, for seeing us. With Rock 103, I'm standing here with legendary thrash metal bass pioneer Dave Ellefson. How are you, Dave?
Great. How are you? Thanks.
Great. What do you think about this year's NAMM?
Off the hook as always. You know, we always talk about getting the legendary NAMM thrax. You know, your feet hurt, your throat hurts, everything hurts. You know,
right.
You go home, get sick, but you know, it's just part of hanging and being with the fans. You know.
Of course. Great Metal Master show the other night.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It was probably, you know, everyone gets bigger and better. You know,
Absolutely.
The all-star cast grows, the song list grows. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Great. I wanted to ask you about your new project with Frank Bello and Jeff Friedel from A Perfect Circle,
right.
Altitudes and Attitudes. Tell us what's up for this year with it.
Well, you know, we recorded these 3 songs. The idea started to do some original material from when we do these Metal Masters clinics. So that was where it started. We worked on the tunes at the Revolver Golden Gods. We were all in town, so we tracked everything then. And then when we were all in town for the Battle of San Bernardino with Maiden, we were all in town, so that's where we finished it. So we kind of did it on 2 different sessions. And instead of doing a full length, it's a lot to try to do something like that. So we thought, let's just do 3 great songs, really make them good, pop them out there, and then just kind of let opportunities come from there.
Oh, I can't imagine that they won. I mean, it's an incredible project. The sound for this project is obviously a little bit different than what you typically do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I think when you do something like this, again, the intention was to have original material for Metal Masters and for other clinic opportunities. You know, if someone wants us to go perform and kind of do a short set, you know, we could probably do that, you know. But the idea isn't, you know, to form some separate band to go off and have a whole solo project, because me and Frank are busy in Anthrax and Megadeth. You know, those are our full-time gigs, and they take a lot of our time. So, but it's fun to have a little outlet where we can kind of take some material that doesn't sound like Megadeth and Anthrax. Sure. You know, I think if we were just out playing Megadeth and Anthrax sounding stuff, it's kind of like, well, why don't you just use those songs in your band? You know, so the idea to have you know, something that is a little bit different, you know, and so, you know, it's all with good intention, and it's something we can just kind of do like at NAMM, you know, these kind of things.
Awesome. Well, please promise me that you'll roll the project through Memphis.
Look, if someone wants us in Memphis, I guess we'll think about going, you know what I mean?
We definitely want you guys in
Thank
Memphis.
you.
Guttery here with Memphis on Rock 103. I'm standing here with legendary Memphis musician, bass player, Jackie Clark. Jackie, what up? How's it going?
Hey, everything's going fine. How are you?
Great, great. And so tell us what brings you to NAMM.
I'm here as a representative of EBS out of Stockholm, Sweden. Awesome. I've been with the company for about 11 years now.
That's great. And you know, NAMM, I'm sure you'll agree with me on this, NAMM is magical, right?
Oh, of course. You get to meet I mean, you meet a lot of your heroes growing up. You get to do a lot of networking. Of course, the networking goes without saying, but meeting your heroes, that people that you've practiced the records with, I mean, they're in, arm's length where you can talk to them, touch them, just share some information with.
For the Memphis music folks that don't know who you played with, give us a little bit of your discography and your history.
Okay, my history started in gospel music. My mother was a gospel musician, Fannie Clark, and she recently passed away, but her legacy lives on through her family, my brother Jason, and her oldest brother Derek. But right after I finished college, I started playing more on the R&B scene locally. But then I met a few people and got a chance to tour with a few people. Angie Stone was one of the notable artists that I played with. I still currently play with Howard Hewitt from Shalimar, and sometimes Shalimar whenever they do gigs. I've played with people like the Stylistics. Oh man, it's a lot.
The list goes on. The list goes on and on. Well, what's next for you, Jackie? Tell us that.
Currently, I'm working on my first solo project, and I'm actually playing piano, all the piano and all the bass on it. And I'm adding other great musicians like Little John Roberts from Atlanta. He's Janet Jackson's former drummer. Jill Scott's drummer. He was actually married to Jill Scott at one time. Guys like Gordon Campbell from LA, fantastic drummer. Donald Hayes, my best friend from Memphis, but he lives in LA, on saxophone. Stephen Bethany from Memphis, guitarist, so it's going to be a nice record. Really good music, though, hopefully.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, and thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us today, and keep me posted on what's going on.
Okay, hey, thank you for having me.